You want to maximize your ROI with the AI Matrix Spillover. Make sure you follow along with this video to learn how to do tracking with your promo links. Hey there, this is Dave Gardner, one of the master trainers. You will actually find my videos all over the website, specifically in the lead capture system and the autoresponder, showing you how to actually create messages, do follow-ups, set up campaigns, so on and so forth. So this video specifically is going to focus on how to make sure your traffic is tracked, or that you can track your traffic so you know where you're getting the better clicks from that then convert into better commissions or to actual sales and leads, or even then leads that then turn into sales, because leads could actually be junk. But if none of those leads ever buy, and then you have someone else where maybe you only got a few leads, but they actually bought, you know that that was maybe a better provider. So under reseller tools is the promo links tab, or you could click promo links at the bottom of this page, depending on when you are watching this video and how the outlook looks in the members area. So under reseller tools, promo links, I have a couple set up. I'll show you how they're already working for me, and also show you how you can actually set up your own tracking here as well. So right now there are a couple pages. Two of them are geared a little bit more towards opt-in, and one is geared towards directly signing and registering the people up. So if you look under this first one, it says the leads are found in the lead capture system in the AI Matrix Direct campaign. This one says this one does not capture leads. It sends visitors directly to the offer. So if you've already got people on your list or on a different list, or if you know someone's ready and they're like, send me your link, you could send them this one right here. But if you want to be able to follow up with them as well, make sure you put them on here. This one, they should, I believe, end up on the resellers campaign. If not, maybe we can put in a support ticket to try to talk to them about that. The new one right here, as at the time of this video, this one has just been created and added today. Notice this one also put in the AI Matrix Direct. So just a couple different versions. So this one says, let AI build your downline and your email list on complete autopilot. This one says internal pre-launch, AI builds your downline and grows your email list while you sit back and earn commissions without spending $1 in ads, blah, blah, blah. So what you would do is obviously share that link. It could be through social media, it could be on your YouTube channel, it could be through a blog post, or it could be to email your list. Maybe you have an Excel file and you're old school and you just send people Gmails and you do the blind carbon copy, or you just do individual emails, and that's fine. You need to have the correct link to send. Let's say you start doing some solo ad traffic and you're paying money and you want to make sure you get a good return on that investment. You want to know what clicks are giving you the best return on that investment. So maybe how many subscribers are coming in, and then from there, how many are actually converting to paid leads, or paid members. So simple enough. The easiest way to go about is just to click on the copy promo link, and then that's your link. If you don't care about tracking, all I have to do is click something like this, click the promo link. I could come over to Facebook, and then I can make a Facebook post and say, excited to see my training videos are helping thousands of people build their lists. And that's going to maybe spark curiosity, like, wait, Dave, I didn't know you had a program or something like that. Now, obviously, I can say this because they are physically my videos that are in the training area. You might say something different. Just say, I'm excited to see that, I'm taking part in helping thousands of other people build their lists. Come see for yourself. So obviously, you can create your own content. Now, when I put this in here, this creates a link and shows a little detail, but there's no tracking details. So if someone were to come in through this link, I wouldn't know. And let's say I posted this link all over the place. I posted it on YouTube, and I posted it on Facebook, and I posted on, Instagram underneath my bio. And then, later on, I sent it to an email to, some random group of people in a blind carbon copy. And then I posted it in, let's say, a traffic exchange unit, and all of them were the same, I would not know where it was coming from. So I would want to specify something else with some extra code at the very, very end of this. So I'm going to get rid of this, and we're going to delete this, and I'm going to come back to the page. And what you need to do to get a promo link is basically just, your tracking link. Just click where it says create a tracking link here, and it will pop open this box. Now, notice you have the full link right there, and if we scroll down to the bottom, you see that same link where it says add a tracker. When you click in there, notice I have a couple that are already created. So I'm just going to do FB my videos post, and you can type in whatever you want here. And I'm just going to do, today is the 11th, 3-11-26. So I know the date that it was posted on. I know it was on Facebook for the FB, and it was the post that related to my videos, just in case I post something else that day. Now, I often don't post multiple times a day, but some people post multiple times a day, and you might want to really figure out which one it is. Now, my cursor was still in there. Notice once I'm going to click anywhere, it doesn't matter where I click, it's going to attach to the very bottom of this here, and I'm going to have that full link. So notice there's that same link, but now I see the ATR equals, that's and a tracker. And then the FB my videos, that's what is going to track it to that post. So the important thing now is to click create and open the link. It will open it in a new window. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click in that browser, and I'm going to either do Control C to copy the link, or I'm going to right click my mouse and I'm going to copy that link. That's going to make sure that I use the right link that has all that tracking in it. What I'm going to then do is now edit this a little bit. We're going to put a little hand, it just points down to it. Again, make it a little visualizing, make people think a little bit. Now I have that full tracking link in there. If I want, because the way that Facebook kind of works, kind of, interestingly like that, I could remove. Sometimes you can remove it. Sometimes it stays. Sometimes it doesn't. You got to play around with that. But sometimes you can delete the link, but the actual connected page will stay there. So I'm going to actually post this, and we'll see what actually happens. Okay. So I'm going to click next. We're just going to post it to the audience to make sure I spelled everything right. Excited to see my training videos are helping thousands of people build their lists. Let's see, and grow their businesses online. Let's see, we're going to go back. Yeah, we're going to go back quick here. Excited to see blah, 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 build their lists and grow their business online. Businesses, plural. All right. Good enough for government work. We're going to post this. And now I have a link that's obviously clickable, but also trackable. So I have a couple different links. Now, in some cases, I've been lazy and I just put out the one link, but some cases I've been very specific. So now the question is, how do I know that those are generating the leads and the clicks I want? So what you can do, now this is the first time I've used this actual page. So if I want to go down and scroll to the bottom of that page for that campaign, I'll actually see my statistics. All you have to do in the month that you're in, you just click the search button. And notice it says, in this case, it says I have 7 visits. Okay. That's one of the main links. And, I don't know if that all of a sudden, if I got 7 clicks on Facebook already, that'd be crazy if I did, just in the matter of seconds. And notice there's not showing any tracker here. So I'm just going to go back and make sure that it is registered. I'm going to refresh the page, make sure that one's looking right. So I'm going to look down at the statistics for that one. And notice it's showing 7. Okay. Notice I don't have anything else. There's no leads. There's no sales. I haven't learned or earned anything off of it. But if I go back to my other tracking one, okay, I tested this one out. So let's check that one. Click on View Statistics. We're going to scroll down. Notice this one I have a variety of different numbers. Back 4 or 5 days ago, I got 7 visits, 1 lead. I got 2 that day with no leads, 3 nothing, 6 nothing. Then I got 4 visits with 3 leads. Okay, just that's today. I've gotten 3 leads today. And over time, they may be updating how much you've earned. Right now, it's not registering what I've earned according to this one, but it is showing my clicks day by day, how many clicks I got and how many conversions. So those are some details you can look at that give you some information. Now, if I go back to the other one, let's go back to the list, and I click on this one to view my statistics. So this is the one that was directly to the sales page. Notice if I refresh this one, just make sure we're on the right one, I'm going to, let me go back. I'm going to go out of this for a second. Bear with me. Let's see, we're going to go back to the welcome. I just want to make sure that it refreshed the whole page and it's not just my system memorizing it. So we're going to go back to promo links, and we are going to click this last one, which was basically the sales page or the direct to order page. Notice it doesn't give me any details here, but I want to see what those links are, and notice it actually did. Now, this one is showing me all of the clicks that are coming, and it seems to be combined because I posted this one in a lot of different places. So notice, 36 clicks, 91 clicks. Okay, this one's 21 clicks, but I got one sale, okay, on that one day. Notice when I click on it, it actually tells me the username, the person who joined, and where they are, and some of the commissions that I earned from it. And so I got another person on that day. You can actually see where and when and who joined. Okay. Now the question is, it still doesn't tell me exactly the one that they clicked on yet. So there is another way to look and find out those details a little bit more. Now, obviously, another way to do this, and if I go back, if we look at specifics, because there's a couple different places that I posted this, and I want to make sure I'm looking at the right one. I think it's the other opt-in page. If we look at this opt-in page, I want to go back here. When we saw those statistics, that was giving me statistics, I believe, for everything, okay? So this is that page, but there's all of these. But what I did was I actually used that on a couple different pages. So on one page, I used it on YouTube. So my extension was YT getting started. So if we click that, notice it refreshes and my statistics disappeared. So if I click search, I can see that my YouTube video got 7 of those clicks and 3 of those became leads. Okay, so of the, whatever, I had 20 for the whole, I forget what my number down here was total, but YouTube gave me some really good conversion so far. If I go to daily ads, I belong to daily ads, and I posted one banner on daily ads. If we go and we search that, notice I got 1 visit from one of the banners and I got 1 lead. Okay, so those are things that you should think about when you're starting to do, repetitive advertising, or if you're going to put up a secondary ad. Find the ones that worked for you before and try to recreate it. If I then go to look at the David Gardner, okay, this is my blog, tdg, I posted on my blog the same thing that I had posted on my YouTube. I take my YouTube videos and then I post and upload that video to my YouTube with an overview. I use AI and it spits out basically, a real transcript overview of my video. And when we do those statistics, you can see that I got 1 visit so far there and no leads. So when I'm looking at all this, number one, I see, holy crap, YouTube is one of the biggest search engines out there. If you're not doing YouTube videos, right there is evidence that you should be doing some YouTube videos to help grow your team and to get, yourself out there. Now, obviously, I've been doing this for a while. People know me, people trust me, people follow me, and, they're going to go along with that because they know I do things with programs that I physically use myself to run my business. And so you can start to have that same, know, like, and trust aspect with people over time. So the other way to look into details, when you go into your business, go down to where it says My Direct Affiliates, and this will also show you the link that actually worked to make that person sign up. And so my 2 signups, if you hover over the sign up link, you'll actually see the long extension. So over here, if I scroll off of it, obviously it's going to disappear, but you see at the very, very end, it says, and the tracker YouTube list building massive bonuses. The one down here doesn't have any tracker. And so in some of the emails that I sent to people that were already on my they were already on a list of mine, I didn't really care. I was just in the, let's get it out there. I'll worry about tracking later. I just set it out there. And that's okay. If you don't worry and you don't want to worry about tracking, totally fine. You don't have to track. But if you really are going to start getting invested into spending money on your ads or time going into, hundreds of different, traffic exchange groups and banner ads and places that you can put text ads and banners, those have a benefit and you can get traffic from them. But if you want to know, obviously, where you're getting your best return on investment, it would benefit you to obviously do some tracking. So, like I said, the main focus here was to learn how to figure out where to get your tracking and to see a tracking and how to do the tracking. So again, in order to do a tracking link, just to wrap this up as we, wrap over and get over 15 minutes here, I appreciate your time with me. Hopefully you found value. All you have to do is go to any one of the links. Again, these two pages on the left, the one in purple that has mostly, white, not the whole big background in purple, but this one here on the left and the bottom one, especially if you're working on a PC, those two are opt-in pages. So as soon as you click on the link and click on one of those buttons, the red button there or the purple button there, someone would opt in to learn more, and then they would be taken to the next page where they could then sign up, and which I believe is probably this page or something very similar to this page. Once they're already on your list, you could then send them directly to this page, or like I said, if someone wants to go and is ready to go right now, or you don't care about tracking, they're ready to sign up, send them the link to this page. If you want to track, all you have to do is click where it says create a tracking link. Click in the box that says add tracker. Once you type it up, your tracking code will end up down here. So if I type in test track 2, notice it's not down here yet, but my cursor is still up there. Once I click anywhere else, it now has registered it, but I actually need to click on this to open it up. So when I click on this, it actually opens it up in a new window so you can see it. That's when you could copy the link from above. So again, I might highlight this, and I'm going to do Control A and Control C to copy it. And then I would share that with, whatever solo provider it is or wherever I'm going to post it. So let's say I want to see this one. And again, what your viewer's going to see, they're going to click this. Notice this is a very small, tight, condensed page. They don't have nothing to scroll through and get lost on. Okay, they're going to click this. That's when they're going to opt in. Where you will then see them is going to be, again, in the direct campaign. So if we go back to this list, it says they are in the AI Matrix Spillover direct campaign. So in the reseller tools, the digital tools, the lead capture system, okay, inside your lead capture system, you have those 4 campaigns. Those people would be part of your direct campaign because they are directly related to you. Now, one of the most powerful things about this program and this platform is that once those people start to refer others to the program, they would be on your second tier. They become your indirect leads. Okay, so make sure you go through and watch the training videos here on how to set up your campaigns and set up your follow-up messages, because you want to be able to communicate with those people and develop that relationship with them, because they might not join today. They might not join tomorrow, but I've had people join me years later, okay, because I continued to follow up with them. They saw that, I continued to use the service and software. It wasn't just like a one and done, I came in and, try to earn some commissions and then left. They've seen that I've been here for years and years and years, and they know it must be a program that they could actually use to their benefit as well. So hopefully you found some benefit. I'd love to work with you. If you're not on a team already, just click that link below. If you are referred here by someone on my team, we have lots of bonuses. If you're thinking about joining our team and you're connected to me, I got lots of bonuses, which even include an all-inclusive vacation stay to the Dominican Republic. Little disclaimer about that. Obviously, I am going to cover the hotel stay itself, valued at up to about $1,700. You obviously are responsible for any government taxes and fees, as well as the resort taxes and fees, and obviously your transport there. But it's all-inclusive. All you can eat, all you can drink for 2 adults. 5 nights, 6 days, up to $1,700. Beautiful opportunity for you. And I believe doing the math, those taxes and fees end up being about 30 something dollars, $33, I believe, per person, compared to $150 like you would pay if you were to sign up and do it by yourself. So lots of options. And that's just one of the bonuses that I hook my team up with in my piggyback bonus offers. So all you got to do, click below, lock in with us. Let me know how I can help. Again, this has been Dave Gardner. Take care.